Good morning, everybody. This is David from The New Trader, and this is Marie. Yeah, let's see what we do today. This market is really trying to go higher. Like today is still lower than what the high of yesterday, but it's still trying quite hard, I will say. So we have Nvidia also popping up. We have a couple of the names that are really trying to go higher as a SPY. Actually, SPY did print higher than yesterday. No, that's wrong. That's from like, yeah, there we go. So this is a higher high, this is a lower high, and this is a lower high as well. So the question is, are we going to be able to make higher highs today? It looks like, but we're gonna have to be patient with that one. So good morning, Marie. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Davey. I'm doing well.
Nice.
Absolutely. It's nice and cold. Guess who started the rink yesterday?
Yes.
He started to water.
That's why he have the best rink around.
Yup. So, yeah. And you're right. When I'm looking at, there seems to definitely be a strength in the market.
Yeah, so while you talk and explain, I'm gonna try to look at the news before they open. But yes,
that's a great idea. So just so that we're talking, we've had a level at 680.70, and that's where the tape ends. 680.70. It was really funny that these levels keep popping up. I'm not changing this. But one thing that's different is we've got 684 as a top. So 684, usually if it is going to be popping to 684, which it did a few weeks ago at the beginning of the month, it usually at the beginning of last month, at about 2 weeks ago, it did go through 684. You don't see it pre-market though, the orders there. So, right now, if we're looking at SPY, definitely it's approaching a very strong resistant point. So that resistant point, and we'll see if Davey concurs with that one. 683.30.
I'll be there right now. Oh, well, this update they have 683.50. That's for sure.
Okay, so that's pretty close to there. So if it goes through,
and I have 683.11.
Okay.
Yeah, I have two.
Okay.
683.11 and 683.57.
So I'm dead on in the middle at 683.30. So right now, if it goes through that resistance that has been resistance for a while, then it turned into a support, but for a very small period of time, that could be interesting. We've got, actually, when we're looking at the market as well, we've got the PCL, and the PCL, yeah, at 680, at 680.25, so, you know, it's $2, solid $2 off there. And it only actually tested the VWAP this morning through the VWAP. So it looks quite strong. We do have an RSI that's kind of sticking to the median there. So, but because it is so high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something's happening with the tape.
Yeah, it's just 5 minutes. Like it's okay. If it's to the long or to the downside, it's a machine probably that got turned on in there. 681.74 is something. 681.74
could be to the down. Okay, I'm gonna check a ticket here. So we've got INTC, that's top ticket. So it is the highest volume, the second highest volume, and the highest, first volume, second highest RVOL.
INTC,
so,
right?
INTC, yes. So it seems like it's going to be pulling back to 40.
Okay.
So yes, SPY should be pulling back this morning before a pop.
Kind of weird.
What do you see, Davey?
You see a SPY pulling, right? What do you have? 680 170, something like that?
What?
Close to 680 170? Do you have anything like that in there?
Yeah, 681 70. I've got 681 60. And
I got 680 175.
There we go. And that's very, very close to the 200 EMA,
Okay, so in that case, like
We'll see.
Yeah,
right?
right now I should be favoring loans for NVDL. If ever I'm gonna trade NVDL or Google, actually Google is there too and it's looking okay. So I would like to take probably Nvidia instead of Google, but like
I see a little bit of a range there. So if we're looking at NVIDIA, what's your price to go in, baby?
that's a problematic I have right now. For me to go in, I have to look at least at 180 30, 180 40. If I want to be a little bit more picky, probably will be something like 179 72. But I have to expect that we are not gonna go to 179 72. So I have to aim for the 180, probably 180 50.
Okay.
Does that make any sense to you or no? Really?
Well, it seems like if it goes to 181, it will go to 180. And 180 is very close to the PCL. But what is the tape going to do after that? Is it going to flip? So did you say that we had any news?
No, there is no any news today, so we don't have to be concerned about it. So I'm gonna put an order right there. I see a size there that is relevant. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's have fun.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. So it started to pull. There we go. It's approaching the 681.70, 681.60. So quite a pull right now. So it's reacting well to that 680. We will see.
Not that I believe a lot on it. I took a short on Nvidia. I had the price I want, so even better. Like I back run it. So if it doesn't work, it's because I'm wrong by a lot. Back running that price, and let's see how we do.
Okay. So, did you see how well it reacted to that level, Davey?
SPY, yeah.
Yes.
I'm a bit concerned because at the open, like they were kind of selling aggressively, but you just ignore me for a little bit. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Elia? Good morning. Yeah, that trade's gonna get me out.
Holy cannoli.
Yeah. So I want to put this like that you're able to see the chat and answer to. So
Yes, good morning. Welcome back.
so I just got a lost there. I got out on PLT on NVDA.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait for the next station. Not that I necessarily like the short on Nvidia, but you got INTC, I guess. You have a long or short? Long.
I had a long.
Nice.
We'll see. I'm gonna see where it's reacting there. So at 4070.
So the alarm is 185. Let's say 185. I'm trying to go short one more time. Very close there. Like, let's see if it doesn't get to be smoky. Actually, yeah. Okay, we short half, and we're gonna add if ever. We short half again, and we're gonna add if ever it manifest
Okay.
against me. Pretty good here, pretty good. Basically, yeah, we have been doing very good in general, and very cold. Like the weather is freezing, you know, but like literally freezing. So, yeah, yeah. More than that, all good.
Are you trading this morning?
And you, how are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Have you been trading? Do you have a trade?
That's
At
a very
the
nice volume
moment-
for the open for NVDA. So I want to see it really crushing my position before I decide to add. I actually gonna try to add at the 85. Let's see
Okay.
if that's a little bit too obvious.
Okay, SPY's going to be making a new high.
Mm-hmm. SPY 185.03, and there we go in the select order. There we go. Okay, so I have my ad for NVDA. That's supposed to get crunchy there. So nice. What are you trading in your demo account? Like
This is real account and it's INTC.
oh no, like Helia, like she's trading. She say no, yeah, you I know, like she's trading something. How is the INTC? Flying? Yeah, INTC is looking quite good. INTC.
So okay, so now SPY. You know what
Like
we
all
were
things.
talking about there for SPY?
Yeah, for the top, it's pretty much right there. The 683.11.
Yeah, so you had 683.11, I had 683
50, we have that too.
50. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes through there, there's definitely a possibility. So this morning it was 683.30. Now it's 683.40. We've got 683.50, 683.70. So it's almost like it needs to push through. We'll see.
Yeah, and it's already trading. SPY is already trading above the pre-market high, which is a bullish move. So you know, like, let's see. what he wants to do. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, very nice.
Okay, watch it go.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully you are able to do that.
Yeah, so Noelia saying, not
Alia.
Noelia, Alia is saying, I have your
I think
yeah.
this.
Alia is saying that she's going to be going this January.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, there is a certain correlation there too. So, but and I'm pretty sure that many people will say that with gold you cannot go wrong, depending like. But like, I'm not saying like I believe it like that, but like, it's gold is a solid asset, you know. Like I mean,
Yes.
like allowed you to put some risk. Right. So I'm probably gonna be out of this NVDA,
Yeah, 683.70.
but I just don't want to be out because right now it's in front of a level. So if I
Okay.
get out there, the trade may work, and like I don't want to be prematurely out. But like probably if we print again above 185, 80, 185.90, I will be looking out. But right now it's at a level, so that trade may work. But I have to be just nimble, gentle, and look at SPY.
185.50. How did that not get served?
Yeah, he get for Nvidia, he got served. It's
No,
just that he's selling more.
185.55.
He went 185.60
I know, but the order's still there.
because it is too big. That's why, like, I know it went there, but like that's why I'm looking. Like I told you, it's at a level, so like that's
It's
why.
really getting toppy
Yeah,
there,
it's
right?
like that. The seller at 185.50 is definitely selling a lot. So I'm not saying that he won't be able to get crunch, but like right now he's having trouble at the 185.50. So SPY is collaborating. So if SPY keep going higher, Nvidia may keep going higher too. So but SPY found resisting at what was yesterday high, which is at 682.99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
I will pronounce your name, Hillia, and like you just let me know if I am saying it correctly or if it's totally wrong. And if it's wrong, we are sorry about it, and like Marie will try to do it. Your name is Hillia, right? Hillia.
Hey,
Okay.
bravo. Okay, so SPY now reacting to is at the VWAP. We will see what goes there. Tape seems to be flipping.
Yeah. Like flipping to the downside? Or flipping to the upside because you are in between there, you know?
Right in between.
Like we crashed the pre-market high on in SPY again, like which I kind of don't know what it's trying to do. But come on, I don't need a red day, it's okay. So just go wherever I want you to go. Like you know, like sometimes we have that like pending day that is like cricket. So,
You
Cricket.
think today
Ah.
is it?
I don't feel like that, but it's just like how would I say that? I probably don't feel that I have the odds on my favor in this one.
Okay.
Like that's a very nice push, and we are going short, but like because the market has been so volatile and at the same time like quite choppy. I wouldn't be surprised if we are looking like at the chart of Nvidia and we are saying this is a beautiful chart, we're supposed to go long, and then it's like
Flush.
yeah, flush because like look, there is some congestion at what at 185.50. The big seller is not there anymore apparently, but there is a double shield between 185.50 and 185.55. So as I say, if you make a higher high, I'm like a hold above the higher high, I'm probably gonna be wrong for good. So what is PLTR doing? I want to be out of PLTR this week if possible. I should be out of PLTR right now. Let's see that. Let's check. I have a swing trade on PLTR from last week, and that thing is sprinting, man. Like P. Oh no, we are not out, but we are close to be out. So
Wow.
that's a beautiful trade.
Right?
Yeah, I told like it's better. It's gonna be faster. Like it's gonna be more efficient with the volatility that we have. Just to buy the dip, sell it at the resistance, and it's like
I love it. Okay, so what's your tape doing on Nvidia, Davey?
my tape on Nvidia is looking quite bullish until the
185.50?
Right now, yes, but like I see sizes up to the 186.
Okay.
So the tape is congested there, and if you see like on Nvidia, we print a higher high, but we are not really trying to go above that. So that was like a test to see what is up there. Like now, like the volume is so good from the open that's why like for Helia probably this have some value. Maria already know this, but like for example, you see how much volume we have at the open. And, like it didn't decrease right away. People were keep buying and buying and buying for like 5 minutes. That volume is too good for me to be looking short here. So if this trade doesn't work, I'm gonna have to wrap my head around that and look for another type of move, because this is a lot of strength here. What we see the first 5 minutes of the open, and we had the same yesterday, so we have to remember that yesterday was doing the same, today is doing the same. So Nvidia may want to go to 200 in a couple of days. So that wouldn't be a day trade, like, but yeah.
Okay, so my tape on INTC just populated like crazy.
Yeah, toward the downside.
Both.
Yeah, I see. I checked the news. There is no news today, but like there is no news today that we think that will move the market. But we don't know when Mr. Trump is gonna grab the mic, and whenever that happens, we just have to wrap our head around that. Technical doesn't matter when when he get the mic.
Yeah, no fundamentals.
No fundamentals, no technicals. It's
no
just like
nothing.
whatever he wants to do.
It's a.
I remember that day you were here, and like the day that he say tariff pause because of whatever reason, like oh the tariffs are gonna be, we're gonna take a break on the tariff and blah blah blah. That day, Marie, like we finished the show and Marie was beside me and I was taking like a huge loss, and it's like there is nothing to hold your rationality about that one.
Nope. Like shorts were just like right there. Markets dropping, everything was beautiful, and then all of a sudden, kaboom! Yeah, that was crazy.
So I haven't taken a single loan today, so that's a bit concerning, but we're gonna keep looking around. So I have a decent price. If this wants to work,
Okay.
I should be okay, but it's just yeah, like the RSI is still quite high.
And the pullbacks do not make it.
I probably don't want to see the RSI pinching the 50 while going to the VWAP.
Okay.
You know, like VWAP RSI at 50 is like no.
Okay, should be interesting here with SPY. Is it going to make a lower low or is it going to make.
Yeah, because I actually have the level right there. I don't know if you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming with forces, you know, like forces and choppy. Like look how long the wicks are on those candles, from the top to the bottom. So there seems to be like a lot of disagreement here for the price. So while coming down, you know, like so people might be stepping away of that trade. So if I have to say, I say it will break down. I know I have a short and that's kind of bios there, but like the way that we are selling here doesn't seem to be manipulated. It seems to be like people freaking out and like not wanting to participate or things like that, you know. Doesn't have to be freaking out, but at least not participating.
Okay, so still, SPY
Let's
right
do a
there at the two. That's a 200 EMA.
Yeah, and a
And-
VWAP below the VWAP actually.
Yeah.
So let's see where we want to go. We have that little like triangle thing, like fishtail, whatever thing you want to call it.
Okay.
No test of the VWAP, no anything. Like, at least not yet. Now it could do it because it's topping the trend. Look at the tape on Nvidia if ever you have the chance.
Absolutely, we'll do right now.
It flipped to the downside
Holy
kind
crap!
of aggressively, you know. Hey Dumbo, what's up? What's up, buddy? There was a lot of liquidity grab in there at the 200 moving average. Look at that, none of the candles die below that price, so it's gonna push back up. But I will classify the move as smoke. So let's see. Okay, so I want to check my levels. I'm gonna check my levels just to see what it wants to do there. Yeah, exactly. The level I had a level at 681.74, which is the one I put here, and the reason like that level is not that strong, so we can keep going down, but we're gonna have to wait. Like that level is from last week.
That seems to be very strong in keeping at the 184.50. There's a huge position there. Is that gonna bounce there?
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my God. Do you see any volume popping up in that flush? No. So that move is gonna be still like no that move can still be invalidated. Well, the candle is brand new actually. No, that gonna have high volume. If you see 35 seconds for that candle to die, and it's already higher than the others on the volume. So there we go. So we're gonna stay put there. So let's see what this wants to do.
So, NVIDIA seems to be in a lot of conference today.
Oh yeah? Is Mr. T attending to those conference?
No.
No? Dang. He liked to be in front of the screen. Oh, it's true. You see, last time they report earnings, what was the first picture we saw?
There we go.
So I think I have a decent price, as I say, for NVDA. It's not probably the best price, but it's good enough that I am able to hold. So NVIDIA here, like basically what I have done with NVIDIA, I went short here and I took a loss right here. Then I went short again, but with less share size. And then I add here, and that kind of averaged my price to 184.75. So if I am correct, we can go easily to the 182 about. So then if we go there, we're just gonna say like, okay, you know,
maybe we'll go to 181.
Yeah, but like look at what is happening. The RSI is testing the 50, and the VWAP haven't been even touched yet. So that Marie will read that better than me for sure, but like that I see it as a bullish thing. So I don't know. You correct me on that one if it's like that.
I see the market is bullish, but yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go check that out. It's going through. Woo! What a trade. What the heck is that?
Yeah, you still have INTC,
go.
right?
Oof. Yeah, I took like about 6 partials.
There we
Okay, so
go.
let's.
Ring the bell for Marie.
Here we go.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. So what do you see on the tape, Davey?
Yeah, for NVIDIA. So basically, let's try to read the tape and like let's go to the print as well. So on the tape here, I see that 185 have 308 lot. And it's kind of dynamic there. It's shifting up and down. And the tape seems to be congested for the upside, but like toward the downside, we just see a lot of patiently buying here. So we see somebody buying at 184. We see somebody buying at 184.30. So if I have to say, the tape is kind of choppy right now. I couldn't agree that it's gonna be a long or a short for now. Though, like I know you're looking at the NTC there, but like NVIDIA, that's the one we're talking about right now. So
Yeah,
that,
but-
yeah, like everybody got crowded at around 185.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's a huge position at 185 again.
yeah, the 370.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know if you saw it before, it was thousands of lot before. So
Mm-hmm.
and that 185 is being run from running by the 184.70. And yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna take a look at the print pretty quick. So the print here, we are printing 84, 58, 58, 57, 56. The print is lowering little by little. So we are printing 64. We gap up a bit there on the bid. So 55, 55, 54, 54, 56, 57. So we are doing nothing between the 50 and the 60. Right now 60, okay, it's gapping up it's definitely gapping up the print on NVIDIA. And that's not good for my short. The question is, are we going to be able to go higher? So let's see, 80s, printing
SPY
80s, 84,
is just-
85, 87. Can we see 90? I want to see 90. Let's see, 85, 85, 87, 88. And then we drop 5 cents, 10 cents. Okay, we are like pretty much 75, 74, 70. Okay, so
80.
a lot of disagreement there with the
90.
tape. 90, 84, 84, 85, 85, 81. But I haven't seen, okay, size is coming in at the bid. Sizes are coming in at the bid at 81, 80, 81. And what did we do after? We drop. We dropped literally 6 cents.
You need
So,
to press
74.
80. There we go. It needed to reprint 80
There we go.
before the minute close. And there it is. Very solid.
Yeah.
So it should go to 185 at least.
84, 87, 90s. Okay, we see 90s now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. The tape, the sizes, like look at 85 right now. 85, 365 lot. So printing 81, 80.
How much is it going to pierce through when it gets 85?
Yeah, it seems to be wanting to go down right now, to be honest. Like, and that's why I didn't want to say it out loud, but yesterday we had the opposite tape. Like the tape was gapping down. And while it was gapping down, it kept pushing higher. So we still did good yesterday with it, but like because I went long actually. But right now it's doing similar behavior than yesterday. But seems to be, if I do the same than yesterday, the print was telling me it's a long, but it was actually a short because the participation that was in control was a buyer.
Okay.
So like right now we are printing 81, 85. Basically, I only saying the cents, like it's a 184.79, 184.80, and like 81, 84, 85. We're gonna gap up again, like toward 90s.
It maintains the
86
80,
like there
yeah.
we go. 88 selling heavier there, and a lot of blueprint here. We are looking at people getting a little bit desperate.
Desesperated?
Yeah, desesperado is in Spanish, so
Sí, desesperado.
like that's why I have problems saying that word. So okay, 50, like 85. We print 85 by the penny. We are printing 03, 05. Yeah, that tape is looking weird, you know.
Yeah.
85.20, 85.30, 85.30 quite heavy right now. SPY is going all the way back up. So let's just take a look at SPY.
So now we've got 85.50 on NVIDIA going to 186. So are you able to survive that? 186?
I could survive that, but I probably
Do you want to
I don't want
survive
to
it?
survive that probably.
There we go.
So let's see if I'm able to. I'm gonna get out of the trade and then I'm gonna MacGyver another entry. Perfect, Helia. Yeah, it's kind of like in here we try to multitask as much as we can.
Good job.
So printing, like this is like 50 cents above, so like this should be able to make a higher high. So all right, the print is like we are printing 30s.
That was a higher high.
For Nvidia, no, but for the market, yeah, for SPY, yeah. Yeah, Nvidia seems to be going for the ask. You still have INTC, right? You are printing good in INTC, yeah?
See? Yeah, you know what INTC is? SPY ETF.
SPY ETF. That's a good one.
Lately. Okay, so what's happening there? So Nvidia is maintaining the 185.
Yeah, the print is looking healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Hands on the wheel here. I think I'm just gonna go out and get another trade. There we go. 185.40, 185.45.
Good job in getting out right before the
I
pop.
haven't got out yet, like,
Oh, okay.
because everybody is expecting that pop exactly that you are saying there, and that's what I think that the trap is.
Remember the 6A. So we seem to be.
Okay, the 30 right now is sketchy again. Okay, we got down 10 cents. Let's see. Back to the 30s, and we got down another 10 cents. So there is a heavy seller there. So it seems to be doing okay. 22, 20.
Okay, so
I'm
SPY
sorry about that.
is going definitely to this.
Above, yeah.
Uh-huh. Nvidia is definitely maintaining the 185.
Even the 185.20. But the 20 doesn't seem to be too solid. Heavy top right there for Nvidia right now. It's actually the heaviest at 185.20.
Strong RSI on SPY. Is the big bit being pulled out on Nvidia?
Yes, but like we have decent bit, but like below, like 184, like they are lower and lower. So like the tape is looking like if Nvidia could go down, but like that's in the level 2, let's say. But when we look at the print is holding so good that I consider myself being wrong here, kind of, and I'm just trying to see if he's fooling out, like if he's trying to make like a shakeout move or something like that, or if it's a real long. Like that VWAP didn't get crushed, but like now if we go to the VWAP again, then it's gonna get crushed. SPY didn't hold the 183.
84.50. So we'll see 84.50 for Nvidia. Right now, what's very, very funny or to actually look at is that my 3 indicators are crossing. So I've got the 2 MACDs and the RSI that's going to be crossing, which is almost a VWAP, right? It's actually the anchor VWAP at 184.50. So that will be a point of hold on to your.
Yeah, I like you remember the moving average order? Like, they are all looking so bullish right now. Like when you say your indicators are crossing, I would like let me see. I'm probably not looking correctly at this, and they are quite bullish right now. So, but like
we'll see right there.
Even then being bullish, like the way that the market is behaving, I would like to see it printing like 182. And then okay, I'm wrong. Let me get let me swap to the long. Nvidia, there we go, Nvidia. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
At least it's not Demon Hunter.
Sing it, Davey.
Yeah, no.
They're too cute. Oh God. Yeah, and they know the song. Yeah.
Did you see that question? Helia have a question there, and what would you say about that?
Which one I couldn't live without? I would have to say the VWAP. For me, VWAP, I believe I wouldn't be able to live without. I would have to say then, and they're both depending on what we trade. I believe for me, the 50 EMA and the 200. RSI too. Well, I don't know. Like, to live without, they're so,
Yeah, like that's a very hard question because like, but
they're
like
all
for example,
correlated.
if I have to say like like if you say, David, you can only have one indicator in your chart, the indicator I would pick is the 200 moving average, but the simple one. 200 moving average, simple, like 200 simple moving average in the 5 minute.
Okay.
As long as it's for day trading. Like you can remove the tape, you can remove everything. If I have that line, I should be able to survive. That Marie's very surprised right now because she's saying like, what? But like I have came to that conclusion in the last 6 months.
Okay.
So I find that the 5 minute moving average is kind of letting me know what I want to do with the stock, like
Okay.
direction wise. And then is if you are able to buy or to short that price, it have a tendency to be the best price offer for the day, unless it's very choppy. So keep it simple. Simple moving average 5 minutes. That's it. Like for example, that line that I'm like is this dotted line here in this chart. Is the dotted line that we have right here. Look how far we are. That's why I'm kind of shorting too. We are so far from that line that I understand that we can go back down here, just fishing for value, like the value of, like I don't know if you have ever heard this, but like when a price action like let's say the 85 here have been like traded heavily. So once the stock move away from that 85, there's gonna be market participation that need to confirm if whatever value that was deducted or add to that, if the value is still there. What that means is like if it was a short from here, when you go to the 85, people gonna come back and short it there or sell or liquidate there, and you wanna see that repeating time after time. Once it across it without indifference, like without any with indifference, like oh I don't care whatever is at 85, you see that the price just didn't stop there, then the value is not there. So in this case, like basically everybody's looking low. Everybody's like, look, we have probably 2 days without touching like last time we touched that line here was yesterday at the open here. So what I'm saying here, this having like not tested for at least 24 hours. Ideally we come back, test it, and then we rally up.
I have a question.
Yes,
actually,
boss.
after here.
That's it. That's what
I have a question. So, if that happens, because I heard your explanation, wouldn't that indicate as well, because that's where I find it confusing when we're using these, and maybe you can clarify for me, is that if the stock price is so much above these indicators, it indicates a very bullish stock. So isn't it confusing to then say, hey, like, less clear as into, especially when it's that bullish, because like you said, it's escaped
Yeah.
so much that levels or these indicators. How do you know that the bull move or the bullish move is done to actually trade, because you're
Right.
so much above?
Marie has a special skill, and that special skill is to make very hard questions. But like,
No, but I would find that very
yes,
difficult.
but I can explain it.
Okay,
It's clear as water for me.
I love it.
So, like, what
I
is
see the triple top there.
what is trading? Well, like in trading, like how do you determine that a stock price is too high or too low if you do not have a parameter to compare? Like for example, if you are selling me two apples, like I have two different sellers, and both of them are selling me apples, and the apples looks the same, but one of them is asking me for $10 and the other is asking me for $5. Well, like if those two sellers are independent from the overall apple market, like let's say I go to the apple market and I see that they are asking me for $8 for one apple. Well, the $10 is too expensive and the $5 is too cheap. So in that case, we have those two extremes that there is a discrepancy in the value from the average apple in the apple market. So in this case here, like what is the apple market that I am looking at, let's say, SPY. Look how far is SPY, and like let's say, like this is already late. But when we open here, we were trading like this, like hammering the, what is that? Yeah, that one's wrong. Yeah, like hammering kind of the 200 moving average here. Like hammering the 200 moving average, hammering the 200 moving average. And then I go, like basically, if the 200 moving average is telling me that there is value there, and I see Nvidia really far from that 200 moving average, but the overall market is at the 200 moving average, I will understand that Nvidia need to come back a little bit to test the value closer to the average value, which is around the 200 moving average.
Okay.
So in that case, if I see that Nvidia have this pocket here, you see, like this is
That's a big
yeah,
gap.
that's a big gap here. And then I look at SPY here, and SPY didn't have that big gap when we open here. You see, SPY actually opened on it. So I see SPY is at the green line here, like which is a 200 moving average in the actual time frame. And then I go in Nvidia, and yes, it opened there, but then it went too far from it. So I shorted because I understand that Nvidia will have to look for a more reasonable value, which is at around the 200 moving average.
Now I've got another question.
But does that answer your question?
Somewhat. I agree with that,
Because
but
it's comparing apple with apple.
eventually it escapes it.
It will escape it, but those are exceptional to
Okay.
the, like for
Because I
example,
know
there is
that
a
for
day.
you trade Nvidia a lot, right? So
There is a day that somebody or some institution is gonna come to Nvidia and they're gonna buy so much or they're gonna sell so much that whatever value expectations I have get to be off just because of this participation being so abrupted at the actual price action. But sooner or later, it will have to come back to seek for real value, because even the big investor, like let's say the actual market making, like it have to be attached to a fundamental. If you cannot believe in the fundamental, so what rationality you have for your investment? It's just a gamble. And investing is not gambling. Investing, yes, there is a probability situation, but when you invest, there is a value that is measurable. And that's what I'm saying. When you go too far from the value that is measurable, you normally come back to test that value. But you have another question? I think I interrupt you. Does that make sense or not? Like,
Yes, to a certain extent. So, what I mean by that, and I believe that because what you say has a lot of value, and this is like I'm going to be using whether it's INTC, whether that it's our GTI as an example for our GTI. Remember, so we were trading our GTI at a level of 23,
like $41.
for 21,
48, I think,
23,
even.
exactly 21, 23, 28. Then all of a sudden you've got a big gap, but everything gapped at the same time, and now we were trading it at, like you said, at the 43 level. Then everything pulled back to what you said, saying, hey, you know what, we all need to stabilize because everything was very high. So everything pulled back, and now everything is now going to the top. But once that pullback is done, unless that we've got news or like that's why we keep reaching higher highs and the market keeps going, we escape it. So how do you read these days where it's so high above, it's not pulling back to that level in that day?
Yeah.
Because we obviously, like you say, if you hold a trade for like if you are playing, either that you've got futures or you trade to hold for certain periods, contracts or whatnot, well then of course you're able to absorb. But in a day trade, how would you be able to do that?
In the day trade, like, I'm gonna divide your question in two because it's a very complex question. So let's say that I am shorting Nvidia here at 185 every day. That it come to 185, I short Nvidia.
Okay.
Because I think that that's the price that everybody's selling, and I will go short, and I for sure will go short in there. So the day that liquidity comes to the market, the day that all those market participants are aligned, that today we're gonna go through because we are buying that much and blah blah blah. That day, me as a day trader, unavoidably I'm gonna get the smoke if I don't switch my head around that.
Okay.
That's not static. That is very dynamic. So whenever that value, and what they do is that they will move if the value was at 82 and the resistance was at 85, that day when they are across the threshold, it's more likely that the value is gonna move from 82 being a support to the 85
being the support.
That's why level of resistance come to become level of support.
Exactly.
So as a day trader, the day that the disruption happen, you unavoidably gonna get a smoke if you don't flip your trade. There is not much to do about that.
Okay.
Like that's why you have always heard that you say everybody went long at that price until the day it broke down, or everybody went short at that price every time until it broke down. A lot of people, some of them are disciplined enough or smart enough to flip their head or to be aware that today
not easy to do.
Not easy to do. It's a psychological thing. So we feel victim of this behavior, but it's our own that created. So that's the part related to the day trading.
Okay.
So, and then the question for when you make higher highs and all-time highs, the same way that everybody's buying here. So if people keep buying, and there is more buying than selling in general, there is a profit that the actual stock is making, and it stay with the stock, and it happen in the overall market. The overall market accumulate that profit and accumulate that value. That's why you hear Peter Truman saying the market today lost $1 trillion. It's because after all the selling and buying, there is $1 trillion less valuation in the market. So, but the opposite happened when it's toward the positive. Oh, the market made today $1 trillion. So if the market, let's say that Nvidia here is the market, which is not, actually we can say SPY because it's more accurate to that. So if we go 683 here and the value is at 682. The day that all that profit come to the market and stay in there, next day, like the value that was at 682 is gonna be 683.
And
So,
that's gonna be the
To
support.
push it to higher highs, you don't need that much effort. So that's why it's gonna keep breaking through, breaking through. What do we have today? We have a population that is more educated about their financials, that they are participating more. Of course, there is a lot of how you say that? Like there is a lot of participation that they don't have probably enough knowledge about it, but they are still participating, and most of them, what they are doing, they are buying. But like because we have a more wanting to participate, we are doomed to have a longer, higher highs and like
Correct.
all-time highs. There might be a pullback that might be like 30%, which is actually a correction in that point. But in the long term, the market will just keep going higher. So I'm not certified to say those things, just in case. Like it's basically,
You've got a lot, right? So
I have read this in books and I have learned it, but like I am not certified to say those, so take it with a big chunk of salt. But like I'm kind of certain about the idea, and like you have that book, that tape reading thing, and like it's how we read the volume eventually. But yeah, did I answer your question?
yes,
I'm sorry if you have been saying anything that we have must be.
and she agrees.
Okay. Like that line of the value, as it can be moved higher, is often moved lower. Especially with tariff things, you know. And that is what's happening. The market keeps seeking for that point where value is true.
Yeah, and you can see that as well. When the value is true, you really see, you can witness very long
Periods of-
long
yeah.
consolidation period, right? That is going to be
Yeah,
caught
because
in
if
that
you and I
range.
agree that the price is good, you want to sell it there and I want to buy it there. So we are neutralizing each other by agreeing that the price is the best price we can pay.
Absolutely.
SPY seems to have problem at 683. So I'm gonna try to hold Nvidia toward the what price is? I want like about 183, 180.50. I think Nvidia can go probably.
So though we have a toppy there at 683.25, 20, 30. Remember, we actually called that. SPY's not making a lower low. It could be there. Let's see.
Yeah, it's very yucky the way it's making that top in there. So for a SPY. So let's see. You know, I don't like double tops, triple tops. I really don't like those guys. So
Because when they go through violently
yeah,
or they bounce violently.
and they
so-
put doubts on my head because normally when you have double tops, it's like for how long it's gonna be holding there. There was true intentions of going through.
Okay. I need intravenous coffee.
I'm actually reducing it. I told you yesterday.
Yep.
You're cold?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Not cold.
Cold a bit?
A little.
Okay.
Just a
I just
little
gonna
bit.
like actually I can just step over. Let me just turn. I think it's at the maximum.
Oh well, if it's at the
Yeah.
maximum.
The one upstairs is not at the maximum, so
But it's okay.
go there soon.
Okay. So SPY did make right there a lower low, a local lower low. And tape seems to be flipping. So how's your tape on NVIDIA? Is it flipping as well?
It's quite shortish.
There we go.
Like you see those participants here, like 162 lot, 183.50, but then you have we had some below that we didn't see because they disappeared. There we go, 120. Those are patiently buying, like they are buying without any rush. So why? Because they are kind of expecting the same that I am expecting, Nvidia to go lower. Yeah, she put the interveners coffee for you there in the chat.
Thank you. Oh my God, yes. Well, I'm completely out.
Hillia, you're gonna see me trading Nvidia most of the days. Like I can take other trades, and I do take other trades eventually. But like just because you say that you want to trade like gold, my comment is because you say you're gonna trade gold, like which basically say that you're gonna be trading a only one product, or only one stock, if ever, or ETF, whatever you decide to trade related to gold. And something I have been saying or talking with Marie is that the reason why I trade Nvidia most of the time is because I already know Nvidia price action enough that it gives me way more consistency than jumping into another stock. So if Nvidia is juicy enough today, which is pretty much all the days, like Nvidia, like to me, is juicy enough almost every day. So, but because I am very familiar with its price action, I have decided to trade Nvidia like 90% of the time, unless there is something else that is really looking attractive to me. So the reason why I trade it is consistency. So one product that I know better will give me more consistency than jumping from a stock to a stock. So you may have the same type of feeling whenever you go back to trade only gold.
Are we able to take a 2-minute break, please?
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Hillia, I'll be back to your question in a minute. We're gonna take a little break and then I answer it to you. Sorry about that. We're gonna be back right away. All right, we are back, and yeah, Hilia, if ever you are there, like your question about Nvidia is you see, like you wanted to know if I want to at what price I would like to buy it as a day trade or as a swing trade. Like basically, I don't know if your question is like for today, how low I would expect it to go. Is that your question? Yeah, for today. Okay. Yeah, I have two prices that I need to see what is going to happen when you get to those two prices. So the price number one is 182.60. So right now, right there, basically this line right here. So I need to see the reaction when you get to 182.60, which is this line here. So, and the other price I need to check is this price here, like right down, like probably 180, 38, 180, 38. That's quite low here. So I'm gonna explain what I'm saying here. Just give me a second. So we delete that one, and we just keep these three. So right now, if the market keep going down, like for example, I'm expecting Nvidia to print 182.60. So if when you get to 182.60, I see that it pierces that price for, let's say, 15 cents. I'm probably gonna expect it to keep going lower. If when you get to that price, it does not pierce the level by more than 5 cents, then I will be looking to be all out at 182.60. So out of those two prices, those three prices, the 182.64, the 180.37, and the 179.72, the most relevant price is the 179.72. I don't want to believe that it will get there, but that price there is what is called the POC, or point of control, and is where the heaviest volume, like basically when we were talking about where value is right now and where value need to be tested, is at 179.72. So if you go to 179.72, I should be all out and looking to go long. So my worst expectations for the price, or my best expectation for if ever I want to go long, it will be 179.72. Perfect. Right now, if you see, like, my pleasure. If you see like those prices, they coincide right now with the 200 moving average in the 1 minute and with the 200 moving average in the 5 minute. So it's not by coincidence, this is the rules of the average. So like, so this thing may keep going long, but like we're gonna have to be nimble and wait for it. It actually didn't even print 182.64, but I think it's doable. SPY is going back up. Very funny SPY.
We've got a very green sector map.
Yeah, I see. But like if you see,
Consumer.
yeah, like the overall participation is red.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have pretty much technology like semiconductors and Mac 7 in general that are looking green. So that means the RSP is going down. Exactly. You see when you have the red sector in the right, like in the screen. Every time that you have told me that that sector is red, if you look at the RSP is not that bullish, and that is because that's the overall market participation. Yeah, let's see how we do. How is your INTC doing?
I went out.
What are you trading now?
Now it's TMC.
TMC.
Yeah.
MC. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. Quite choppy that one, huh? You're looking long or short?
Long.
Long. Tesla. Stresla. Yeah, at some point very soon we're gonna step into trading futures. Like that's something that we already started stepping into understanding, like the app and all those things. Like, but yeah, it's very attractive, I have to say.
It is, eh?
Yeah, like very symmetric products. So it's a little bit easier to read. But
Well, I believe as well that, you know, I've never traded futures, but we read SPY
yeah, that's why it's
nicely,
yeah.
right? So when we read SPY nicely, and we can read, you know, the Qs, TQQQ, and we seem to be reading it nicely. Oh, you kind of say,
Yeah. Well, it's the most symmetric, the most symmetric item, like product that you can trade. Like, it's hard to be disrupted in there, but like my friends, like they are trading futures and like they are having fun, you know. Like I mean, he say like I won't say his words, but like he say like, it's true. Like you see Nasdaq like going like bizarrely higher or bizarrely lower. Like it's like, but yeah. So just like he's as excited as trading a stock. So SPY really went up again, like quite a lot, I would say. Like look at SPY, like this is.
That was
Can you
a
be more
huge-
choppy than that? Like really, like it bounced the 200 moving average, but to me the 400 moving average is still on top of the 200. So yeah, I'm gonna be nimble there. But like Nvidia is saying that probably we don't want to go that high right now. PLTR was also rejecting the VWAP. It's still rejecting the VWAP. So is it gonna be for long? We're gonna have to wait. Marie, do you have any good story? You knew it was coming. You almost. I thought you were trying to prevent it, like right before I say it.
I wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, you were not quick enough, huh?
I wasn't quick enough. So I was just actually going to to say, uh, SPY could be going to 684. So, did you take any partials?
No, I didn't take any partials, and yeah, the VWAP seems to be a problem right now. So I should be taking partial probably and reloading higher. Let's see where is that thing. So the RSI. Five minute. Yeah, like look at the ATR on the ATR for Nvidia is like 70 cents. So it's quite high right now. So yeah, I should be okay with Nvidia. I won't rush it. So the ATR was printed toward the high side already. So we're gonna keep it quiet. So that's for Nvidia. What else?
Did you check the tape?
On Nvidia? I'm looking at it and I see a bunch of sellers. You're looking at a bullish tape, right? Like the 185 have 554 lot. But I'm not concerned about him because he have a lot of people in front of him, a lot of participants in front of him, maybe too much. Yeah.
RSI is really gaining strength on Nvidia.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
So if it tests 185 again,
You think it's gonna go through? Notice that there is no anybody else after the 85. You have like 85.50 with 58 lot, but then the tape is like blank. Is that correct?
84.50, and then I've got
85.
right to 85. It's not the volume between, it's just the consistency. So this is an INET.
But what I'm saying is that after the 85, there is nobody.
Oh,
Or I might be looking at it wrong.
no, 85.50 maybe. But when it's going to get there, what's the tape going to do?
A SPY breaking through. Very choppy move on a SPY, but like it's okay.
Wow. $11 a.m. Mr. T has a cabinet meeting
All right.
and going
At
blah
11?
blah blah. Yeah.
That's 8 minutes from now. You see that's good enough for me to be not wanting to hold this one. So no, it's for real. It's like I mean, you know what happened. Like
Oh, for sure.
yeah, it's
I
like
know.
no,
Right? It's going to be.
Nvidia is gonna make our chips for. They are already doing the chips for national defense and blah blah blah. But like yeah. Though last time that wasn't perceived as good, you know, like I mean last time it really made Nvidia tank whatever he say. And yeah.
What do you do?
SPY big rejection at the 6683.50 actually. Yeah, like so you have already touched Nasdaq. Like But I don't know if you have ever seen like there are a couple like my friends, they are very poor too, you know, like those two. So it's just like yeah, but it's doable. Like there are decent funded account or funding account companies that you are able to try it with a very little amount of liquidity, and if you are good, they will open up more liquidity for you. But my friends, like they are using one that is called this is not a promotional thing. It's just like I know that they are using Top Step, and like I have read the web page and everything on Top Step, but I have never created an account, or I don't know exactly how it works. But monthly until they get to be funded, they pay something like $80. I think it is 80 to $90 a month until they prove that they are able to trade and
Yes, that's
yeah.
what it was. Yes, yes.
But as I say, that's no like I have no relation with them, and I don't know anything about them more than my friends use them, and they seems to be doing okay with them. So in case the liquidity get to be a problem to anybody at some point. So but yeah, like future, like they are very reliable, like very reliable. Like when you hear me saying that they are symmetric or the most symmetric product, it's like for example you have a stock that can have like there are many stocks that can have above 10% of short flow interest, and like in the futures you don't have that case. You know, like futures is a 1 to 1. So yes, you have options that are going short, and it does affect valuation. But out of the products out there, I think it's the most symmetric one. So one share for long is one share for selling, and not like one share for shorting is like 4 times the shares for buying. Like I don't know if you have ever heard about the naked short selling. The market have a problem with naked shorts because it creates a unhealthy imbalance on the balance sheet of the share size of the share structure. And what it does is that there are more shorts than actual shares available because they can land the same share multiple times to a short. So, and that make a trade asymmetric. So basically when you are buying long, you may need to buy like 4 times for you to be causing a move that in asymmetric one will manifest right away. So asymmetric, like asymmetric product is a product that short selling is like or naked short selling is not able to affect the price movement. Like it's more a 1 to 1 buying and selling. A asymmetric product, it will be like GameStop, and we saw what happened to GameStop.
Right.
Like GameStop was having like a short flow of 130%. So you say like, how can it go above 100% if there is only 100% of the shares? Well, there is only 100%. Like it can go above 100% short float interest because the owner of the actual shares are allowed to land the shares more than 1 time. I think it's 4 times per share. So that can create like a very asymmetric trade. So, but yeah, like in futures, you don't have that problem. That's why it's so beautiful. And the SEC and all these people, they are trying to regulate that. So they are trying to regulate and like equalize the naked short selling. So hopefully one day. So SPY having trouble still with the 683.50. Quite intense right there now. So it's funny because I have a great cup of coffee today. Like it was going to be a red one, and I said to Marie, I don't want the red one because I think that the market is going to be green today. And now I'm doubting it, you know.
Holy crap.
You are trading TQQ?
I'm looking at.
Yeah, TQQ should be moving similar to SPY. Yeah, less choppy, which is cool.
Oh, it's still so bullish.
There we go. That's what we are talking about. That's getting excited. Look at SPY. Oh my gosh. Like, what a flush. It's a micro flush, but I think it was quite intense. You see SPY and NVIDIA printing right away. Now we are testing my price for that NVDA. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited because this trade is picking up. So, okay. 182.64, 182.64 just got tested there. Like by the penny, it didn't pierce it, but I think we're gonna go down. Oh, I know what happened. Mr. T just got the mic. You say that. There we go. Testing that price. If you see Helia, it bounced from there by the penny, but we're gonna have to wait 6 seconds. Bouncing by the penny. 2 seconds, and then we see okay, that candle was too clean, so maybe I need to be breaking even this trade, probably breaking even or taking partial. What do you want to do, Davey? Let's see.
There's still some juice.
Toward the downside, yeah, like
Third
I don't
day
know.
up.
Oh, to the upside, okay. Yeah, look at SPY went all the way back up.
Still some juice.
All the way back up. I don't know that behavior here, like those candles.
What a
and I
wick.
called them yesterday. I
That's
called
an
them out yesterday.
insane wick.
Yeah, but the upside
Uh-huh.
is doing the toppy thing. So
Uh-huh.
oh yeah. I will stay put in there on NVIDIA. Let's see. I think we want to go lower. Very nice quality of the bounce here. Like now I'm kind of on my own. Because that is telling me I should be out of that trade. So
185. That's crazy. That is such a crazy market. Ow.
No, it's Donald Trump is talking. He has a meeting. Where did
And
you say? Fed is talking as well? Okay, thank you for the heads up. That's what you're saying. He is talking, okay? Like, I know that Bowman was talking at 10:30, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at that. So, all right, yeah, Bowman grabbed the mic today. That was, it's not Trump talk, probably. Though Trump is gonna talk at 11 as well. But the one that Helia is saying there is Bowman. It wasn't at 10:30. It's now, actually. He just grabbed the mic. So, all right, let's see. It's funny because Bowman, Cook, William, these people don't move the market normally.
Yeah, but lately they have.
And Cook got the mic like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness
And it was
gracious.
crazy, you know?
That was crazy.
Maybe J Paul is using them to send message and things like that, you know, like, hey, tank it on your own, you know?
I just don't see anything. Like, nothing has pulled back enough for me to take a long. And nothing is weak enough for me to go short on. So I'm just scanning. Ay, ay, ay. INTC was a spectacular trade.
For Helia, the name of the person talking is Bowman. I have the app open now, and apparently Powell is not gonna talk today. So
Okay. You know, okay.
in the app, he's not there. All right, let's see it breaking through. I think you want to break the 182.64. Okay, he's Bowman. He's a member of the Fed, but he wasn't J Paul. Like, let's see where it goes. Look at that. It's gonna break that price down, and then if you break through, next stop is at 180.37. And I know I'm being a little bit greedy on that trade, but that's why I say I'm on my own here, because this was holding good enough that I shouldn't be short.
Okay.
But I have a decent price, and I am holding that decent price. So whatever happened, I should be able to handle it.
Okay.
There we go. Now we are piercing by 2 cents, like literally. Those buyers are really there. So but look at SPY again, like very funky price action for SPY, and now we are staying below. So we have a good trade here for Nvidia. We really have a good trade for NVDA. So patient. We need patience, but it's okay. Do you have that in your ears today? Yeah? Can you let me know whenever they step down?
Absolutely. Reacting so strongly.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have any trade, right?
Nothing is in the sweet spot right now.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna see if we wanna print 179.72.
Oh yeah.
So Nvidia is about to invite.
How's your partially?
I don't want to take partial yet. Purposefully, but thank you for your call out.
182 could be interesting.
How do they say the blood is in the street?
182 could be interesting, Vivi.
Yeah, but like it says crushy. Because we have value right below there, so like.
Watch your clock at 182.
Yes, boss.
I'm just saying. You don't. I want. It's going to be interesting.
I agree with you. I kind of agree with you. Like as I
It's
say,
gonna
I'm
be
playing
interesting.
chicken here, but like I move my stop loss to break even.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm breaking even is because it will have to make a higher high for it to get me out. So if you make a higher high, I don't want to be there. And I'm okay walking out with the little loss I have. So if ever, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary because we are printing. We are printing, and this thing looking funny. All right, so that pink line there, 400 moving average for the 1 minute. So yeah, I see the 182 as you say, but like look how the bid got pulled out almost completely. Like there is no bid in there, so at all in INET. So now flush it, flush it, flush it. We are testing the opening price. Testing the opening price in about 5, 3, 2, 1. Not there yet, but yeah, 400 moving average right there. Man, I don't know why they do those songs. You know, it's
For exactly that reason.
it's like that song stick on my head, and it's like I cannot let it go.
Oh, it's incredible, right? It's such a incredibly.
All right, I'm gonna come back to read the tape a little bit, or the print basically, because the bid is getting pulled out, and I want to see how that bid is reacting right now. Printing 182.00, 90s. Okay, we are flushing below by 10 cents, by 13 cents, 15 cents. It doesn't really care.
Nobody's at the offer.
The bid is not holding at all, and whatever is holding is below the 182. So
Nobody's at the offer.
88, 85. Can we gap down a couple more cents? So let's see. Printing 93, we actually went up. 93, 90, 88, 91, 87, 88, 88, 89. All right, coming back to 95, 94. So we have some strength between the 80s and the 90s. So 83, okay, now 83. Apparently, listen to me because now it's going down. 83. There we go. We gap down another 10 cents. So yeah, this trade is done. You know. That's due to the nature of the selling. I wouldn't be looking long until we get to 179.72. I don't know what Bowman say, but like whatever he say is really hammering this. You know. Those lines are useless right now, like the trending line here that we have. All right, that one went away. Perfect. So man, like to be patient, that have been a big deal here. Because it's like you kind of see where the wing is going, but it's hard to hold. Like I mean, my brain is saying like, you know, maybe you're wrong and blah blah blah, but you just keep putting those ounces together and like, look at that beautiful tree. Out of prudency, I'm gonna partial very soon. I have to partial very soon just to be respectful with my trading. And
Well done.
thank you. Today is it's gonna be a big day probably. It is already good, but like it's looking like if it's gonna be a little bit better than the average day. So let's see. Go down, 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 down. Look at the way 181 trying to hold with 400 lot. 181 in BDA, 392 lot, 93 lot actually. And it's very dynamic, but like 181, like yeah, ramping it up to 3, yeah, still 375, 374. I thought I saw 400, but no, let's see. This is interesting. So keep going down, my guy, because that's where you want to go. Printing at 181, 32, 33, 31, 34, 30, 25, 19. Oh my gosh, this is very flushy here. Hold on, because this move is fantastic. So that dotted green line here is the 200 moving average in the 5 minute. And that is where I'm gonna be taking my first partial. And as I say, that's just to be respectful with my trade. Go lower, my guy, go lower. I'm actually gonna put the order in like that. I don't have to be thinking about it. Limit. And we want that partial at 181.0. There we go. Order is in. Once we hit that, we're gonna take the partial. So whatever he's buying in, we are taking a partial. He's big enough that if the market wants to go higher, he may push it back up. But if we have more news coming out, whatever he have is not big enough, because it's not even 1,000 lot. So I see you flip short to somewhere. INTC. Yeah, Marie was taking a long on INTC, and when I look at it, when we took the little break, I say, that seems to be like a machine. Right after the partial, I'm gonna show you the machine finish buying. There we go. Oh my god.
Yeah, there we. Hey!
Here comes the money.
Me gusta.
So that trade for Marie on INTC, basically here, like if you see, we human beings, like buying and selling, we cannot be so precise. Normally we are not so precise. So if you see, like this is a very, very clean trend. Like let's say, let's keep the open. So if we do like this, look the symmetry on that chart. It's almost impossible for a human being to do that, at least with the market. And yeah,
I took the trade
she
long
identified
at 40-40.
So she went long from here,
40,
40, right there. She went long here. Where was your last out?
42.60.
42.60. Her last out was here. Oh my gosh.
Pretty good.
And then when I saw this one, this pullback here, I say, Marie, I think that the seller might be taking control. Like at some point, if the machine got turned off, and now she got the short from here. Man,
Got the short from 42.90.
that's pretty good. Pretty good. 42.90. Oh my gosh. All right, all right. BDA. There we go. So I want to reload my trade. I don't want to liquidate. I want to reload it. I could reload it right there.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense. So I'm gonna add to NVDA right there. And I'm breaking even now. So free trade. Let's see whatever it wants to do. So if you get me out, I'm gonna reload it even longer, like farther. But yeah, there we go. Thank you, Helia. That's banging trade. And Marie took a beautiful trade as well. Like, it's very nice stuff. So cool. But I would like to be listening to Bowman because probably
Let me go.
he
I'll
says
go
some
there.
inflationary things like or something related to the CPI. I don't know,
I'll go to.
but whatever he say is looking quite downtrending right now. So yeah, 183. All right.
Okay.
There we go. SPY about to make another low. Ay, ay, ay.
So Powell's speaking.
Powell is speaking. All right, good to know. Helia,
You were right.
You call it out with your
It's-
question. Powell is speaking right now. Now I don't want to add to my tray. I don't know what this guy is gonna say. Oh my gosh. Yeah, SPY is looking sketchy right now. You remember, like we were talking the other day, and I told you like that it seems to be like when one of the level get broken, like one of the strong level get broken, like you just keep going through there, like through others below. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Let's see if today it will manifest or not. Um, Last day I had the same feeling was the day that Cook talked. And I remember like I went out with a big tray and then like I flip it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And like the flipping was wrong. So I'm memorizing that to whenever an important level get broken to not flip. Instead of flipping, let's add toward the direction. And that's what I did here. But I don't want to add more because Paul is getting the mic, or he have the mic. He's talking already.
I believe that they're talking, and we missed it, but I believe that they're talking about a 25-point cut.
All right. That but like because I thought that was off the table. But I'm gonna check the tool actually right now, like the Fed tool for the interest rate cut. So
He's concerned with the labor market. It's really, really cooling off.
yeah. Well, just look at the ADP. Like, since when we didn't have any negative ADP and now we are getting ADP like minus 10K? It's like, what is that all about?
Oh, close. Oh, wow. What a pull off on SPY. Pull back on SPY. Yay, PCL. PCL to the penny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like now if we get the cut, it's a bad news because if we get the cut, it's a cut that have been made out of a emergency. Like out of a crisis, like a job labor market crisis, whatever. But yeah, I'm looking for the tool of this. Why I don't have that data? If ever they're gonna cut, it's not this week, it's next week. From what I'm seeing here. If he's cutting today, that will be an emergency cut. You know, they did that during COVID. Like
Emergencies, yeah, right in the middle of the.
Yeah. They call out the emergency meeting and blah blah blah. All right, we are interacting with the 80s right now. Like, I don't want to buy there, and the reason why I don't want to buy there is because look at SPY. It's insane. SPY broke the low by a lot. Of course, Mr. T was going to grab the mic. I'm just realizing right now. That guy. He has been consistent. You know, like, if Powell is going to be talking, Donald Trump is going to get the mic before Powell.
Yep.
For sure.
Right? Just to, hey, one last chance to put extra pressure on him.
And by the way, for anybody watching, like, we don't get political here. Like,
No.
we have to still look at the news and we have to still be aware that these things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to not participate in the political because it's like we are not politicians here. We are just traders. So those opinions get people very divided, and our intention is not to divide anybody. Or yeah, so just a clear up in there. Wishing the best for everybody in that matter, right?
Oh, we've got relative, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like, I have half of my family there, but. Yeah. Man, SPY's putting those doji there. Like, that's not looking good. That is not looking good at all. So, I'm gonna take a quick look at the daily chart on SPY just to see how far we are from the 50. Okay. Alright, I have a problem with my thing from screen to screen. Oh yeah, we are so far. Alright, okay. Stay put.
$6.79. Wow, $6.78. for SPY.
Yeah. It's not looking pretty, you know. Sorry about that, but like, it is not looking pretty. So I'm gonna just stay put on my Nvidia. I have a big trade here, I think. So I'm gonna stay quiet. Let's see whatever it wants to do. If ever you hear that Paul step down from the mic, let me know. Thank you. It's all right. We are crossing prices here. Like that price shouldn't be going. Shouldn't pierce like the way it pierced. So now my target 179.72. So at 179.72, I'm gonna take another partial, and then I will leave the rest for whatever he wants to do. So 179.72, and I'm gonna front run it by about 2 cents. So limit order at 172. No, 179. Sorry, 179.75. I know the level is at 72, but I kind of don't have much. I don't have to be picky about that one. So. All right. How is your INTC?
Still, I'm reading now the tape because we've got acceleration.
Yes, it's quite fast.
Mm-hmm.
But SPY seems to be rejecting the PCL, which is at 680.27 right now.
Correct.
So,
And it's interacting with the very, very big level right there at 679.80. I'm sure you've got it at that volume, right?
I have. No, because I erased all my lines today.
Okay.
I wanted to have it
679.80 is huge.
I'm gonna check on the older screen.
Mm-hmm.
SPY. I'm gonna tell you just the next one, which one? 679.26 I have.
Yeah, that's there as well. But right now, 679.80.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one too.
Okay.
I've had that line there since forever and really interacting with that.
Thank you, Helia. I hope you have a good one and that you got any value from. Sorry if we were too loud today, but like sometimes we get to be very loud. Like we have a Latin vein going on here. So, but thank you for being there.
Always nice to
Thank you
for you to join us.
All your comments make our conversation more
Absolutely, and your questions.
more rich.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
thanks a lot.
Have a wonderful day. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
So this thing is about to print. Look at the buyers. Like the buyers are like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's like they are shopping all the way down, all the way down the bid here. Like no rush about it, you know.
No.
Thank you. All right, so the partial is just right there.
Very close to taking mine.
All right, I know I'm still being hard-headed here. I removed the partial order. Oh, I didn't remove it.
Yay! You're gonna take another.
No, I will remove it. No, I'm right about it, you know. So, and I'm okay. Like I have green and blah blah blah. But I think it's gonna tank even more. Look at SPY. Just look what SPY did right there.
Okay, we've got a crazy tape happening here on SPY.
Like basically, and I'm gonna explain why I removed that, like my partial. Like look,
Okay.
SPY is right now like printing way below the PCL. It's trying to attempt the PCL one more time, but unfortunately there are two heavy levels right below on SPY. So then when we go NVIDIA have been breaking through all the levels, like up and down,
Okay.
and we have these people at the tape here patiently buying at 179.90, 179.80, and it keep going to 179.50, 179.00. So why would I take a partial when I am already seeing here? Of course, I know I should be taking a partial because it's a discipline and blah blah blah. But like it's a free trade. I'm already green for the week, so this thing can keep going down like by a lot, and I want to maximize that profit, and I think that that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So
So there.
no, I won't be hard headed on it. Like once it passed like the 78.70, I will
Okay.
partial. I am partialing. It's just I'm partialing a little bit lower
Okay.
because it's a little bit too obvious what it's doing right now. And you know what is my expectation for the daily chart on the SPY?
No.
That it's gonna put a leg like toward the downside because we are too far from the moving average. So I think SPY is gonna put a leg toward the downside. And if that is correct, SPY is this one. This is video. This is SPY. So cool. Yeah, it's toppy there. So am I gonna be very wrong? Or am I gonna be very right? So I think we can wrap it up, Marie. It's already 11:36, so I have to go and get some lunch, and I have to get ready for the other stuff.
Absolutely.
So so basically here, like another day where I only trade NVIDIA, and the way I did today is I was like in the short from the open, so I took a short right here, and I took a loss. Then I short little position here, and then I add in this one, and then I partial right here, then I add whatever I partial, and now I'm just waiting for this to keep even lower, to keep going lower. I am a little bit stubborn about it, so I have to watch out for that. So I am breaking even anyways, so like I mean, it's not like if I have risk on the trade. So more than that, green day, like green normal day, it could be green very big, but like I'm gonna have to be able to hold for longer if I am right about that. So and that's what I'm trying to do here. Like I have profit from yesterday, I have profit from last week, so I am kind of giving me the leeway of not making any money on the trade at the end of the day, with the idea of I'm not red. So if I am right, it's just a bigger move. It's just like kind of
I
simple
like that.
stuff that is counterintuitive when you are beginning as a trader,
Mm-hmm.
because you're supposed to be taking as much partial as possible. But yeah, I have a clear plan, and I'm just executing my plan on that one. So, but yeah, green day here. There is no way we're gonna be red because I am not letting it go red. So yeah, that's it. Marie, what about your trades?
So I traded INTC and TMC. So I'll start with INTC.
Alright.
So INTC, I went long. Let me go there. Okay, so I went long at 40.40
There we go. Right
at
here.
9.30. I don't want to go through all my partial and adding because
Yeah, like-
there's a lot of them,
Yeah.
right? So partial,
Partial,
I was
add,
partialing at the
partial,
tops,
add.
adding at the bottom, partialing at the top, adding at the bottom. I did that throughout the whole thing. This is a 10-hour trade. I got out at 42.60. I flipped my position 42.90 to go short. Right
Right
now
here.
I broke even, so it got me out, right, by the penny almost. But when I'm looking at the tape and the RSI, there's a lot of strength here, and it really bounced cleanly off the VWAP, like even front run it, which is typical for INTC to front run 10 cents. So I'm gonna see what it's gonna do now. There's a huge level at 43. And it seems like we've got a very strong RSI. So I could see, depending on what it does at 43, re-short it. Depending on how SPY is doing as well, because SPY reacted very strongly to the 579.20 that we were talking about, and now has did a quite a significant pop. So yeah, so that was it. I took a TMC, but TMC was not moving. It was super slow.
Very slow.
So yeah, so I just got out of it, and I had a break even. It was just, not doing much. Obviously, a very good price was $6.95. That showed up on the tape as well. The tape does look bullish. But yeah, even though that it may be TMC right now might be having a very high R vol, it definitely does not have the volume. So
Being pushed out actually right now.
yeah, it seems like it could be right at that 6.95. So
Mhm.
did not move enough, did not look that good as well. So was in the consolidation period, going sideways, and yeah. So I'm glad I kind of got out. And now we've got quite a good bounce when we're looking at SPY,
Yeah,
right?
it's fine looking like if you want to go higher.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to see what that goes. But that's it for me. I'm looking for a trade. I was looking for a trade that was very strong, could be reversing. And one of the strongest one out there today is definitely INTC,
Yeah,
right? So INTC just went kaboom.
it was trading on its own actually. Like I mean, it's pretty funny because it was alone.
Absolutely. So very strong there. Now it's at 43. Looks like it's gonna go through. I can't believe it, but we might be going 43.50 this time. I love this VWAP bounce. So now I'm gonna see what it's going to do at that top. If it's gonna create a double top and a pullback, and if the tape is gonna change at that moment. I might be going short, but right now, wow, what a strong stop.
Very nice stuff. Yeah, like looking like very nice. Like look, like the machine pop it up, whatever it pop it up, and like now it's probably on its own, or probably the machine got turned back on. So I don't know exactly, but like it's looking good, definitely looking good. So anything else?
That's it for me.
All right. So for what I'm doing with Nvidia, I have the needs of talking a bit more because I know I am. It could be perceived as imprudent at some point, but like even by myself. So, but what I'm saying here is like I have been memorizing the same way I have been memorizing the 200 moving average. Is that whenever the important level get broken, you don't want to flip against them, like so in favor of them. So I'm exercising the same today. If it
Okay.
doesn't work today, I have to come back tomorrow and being able to do the same. The reason for that is because this is a new behavior I am incorporating to my actual strategy.
Okay.
So I have to be nimble, I have to respect it and blah blah blah. But like if I am right about that, most of the time it will keep going down. So or going up, depending on what is the situation. So, but yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for being there, whoever was there. Hilia was there, but like
Hilia
I
was
know
there.
that more people jumping like at some point. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting, and like, hey, we're gonna be back tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.